Sure. Assistant Pledge Allegiance to the flag, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Recognize the Salem News here this evening and the guests, and if we will go around the room with your name and address and the reason for being here. Mr. Wolfgang.
My report for July. There were 4 permits issued in July. And so far in August we have 1. Might be getting another one tonight.
Okay. Sir?
Good evening. Joe Fargo, 1029A Somerset Drive. I live out at Pembroke, president of the Pembroke Board of Managers. We're here to discuss property on Southridge.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we have a new home that was built on Southridge, which is backed up to Pembroke's property. When the builder was building it, my partner in crime here, Mr. Roofer, secretary treasurer out there, he and I walked over and took a look at it. We felt we were going to have a drainage problem the way he had his dirt piled up, and he just put the basement, or starting to put block up. The property is higher than Pembroke's property. Later that day, I met with the builder, and he assured us that we would have no issue with runoff, no problem with water. It will all be taken care of. And that was this spring. And to this date, we have a mud river going down our street. Since then, I got a hold of Don Rudabaugh, he got a hold of Don Kendrick, and put me in touch with Mr. Wolfgang, and so we're here. We're basically submitting our complaint that it's a mess. He's made a mess of our one street, and see what we can do to get it straightened out.
Okay. I was out there with Mr. Wolfgang, and we'll have to address that. We'll have to have the property surveyed on Southridge there. And we have to have some kind of a drainage put in. There is drainage on the lower end. There is a storm sewer on the lower end.
Right.
Starting at the top of the hill where that new property is, there's no, from what I can see, there's no storm sewer down the next 3 houses.
Yeah, west and east, I believe, is that correct?
Yeah.
1 house west and 2 east, or the other way, 2 west and 1 east.
Well, we're not sure the one's on the east, but we do know that the 3 to the west aren't hooked to the Jenny.
Well, and we want to be good neighbors. We're not here to cause trouble. Although we have a lot of our people that live there, they do a lot of walking. It's a nice, easy, safe streets to walk on. It's not public highways. And when we get loaded up like that, we've gotten numerous complaints. Our landscaper can't even get in and mow the lawn through there. So that's the issue.
You can't direct property, you can't direct water onto another person's property. So we'll have to address that problem by, first of all, we'll have to have the county come in and give us a survey of the right-of-way out there. We'll have to contact the people that aren't hooked in those 3 homes, and if they buy the tile, the township will put it in. And if they don't want to buy the tile, then they'll have an open ditch. But we're going to have to go down through there, because I don't believe any of those houses are doing anything with their water but run it out on the ground or back into the back.
Well, we have not had any significant issue until this property was started to be built there. And like Mr. Wolfgang said, out in our there's an open lot to the west of there that comes down into Pembroke. It's a wide open area there, and it falls towards the homes. It would fall north, I guess, from south to north. We redid, we put in 3 catch basins, 2 in that yard and 1 off of Pembroke Drive in front of our clubhouse to maintain that water. So we were under the assumption, since it's falling, the ground is falling to the north, that it's just groundwater collecting, and so we're getting rid of it. Now, if those other homes on South Ridge is contributing to that, you know, then it's not just a new building, it's working its way down the streets.
I think Cliff's solution is probably going to be best for
Yeah,
everybody.
sure. Well,
That's our only resources that we have to correct the problem, is to get it surveyed, send them a letter, and have all those other people look into it at their convenience. They buy the tile and we'll put it in for that reason.
but either way, then you're going to run it out there. It'll either be an open ditch or they'll put the tile in and it'll be covered.
I understand it's a 12, yeah, it'll be a 12-inch tile.
12-inch tile, we'll have to put catch
And it'll
basins
hook up
in.
to our existing storm sewer.
Right.
So all the water will be carried away.
Yeah.
We'll have to put catch basins in every so many hundred feet till they get down there. Put it in. But we'll have to contact those 3 homes there and see what the outcome comes from those people.
Well, is there a time period on this? Because now we'll have a fall meeting with our residents there, and we'd like to give them some information other than, as much information as we can.
With the county, I can't tell you that.
Sure.
We're kind of up to them to tell us when they have the time to do it.
Okay.
But we will get, you have a form or something you have to fill
Yeah, I
out
have
and
a
send
form
back there
that you guys will have to
request
sign.
it?
I have a form you guys will have to stop in tomorrow and sign, and then I'll send it down to the engineer's office, or you can take it down to Bert and see if he can give you a time when they can start it, and then as soon as they get it surveyed, you guys can plan on doing it, but we don't know how long it'll take for them to survey it. We're at their mercy.
Sure.
And I won't do it without having it surveyed, because it's private property there.
Usually
Okay?
they're pretty
Sure,
quick.
yeah.
Terry?
I'm looking,
Can I get your address though?
pardon?
Can I get your address?
947 Canterbury
Okay.
Lane, Salem.
Okay.
Tracy Cooper from Hampton Place. I just wanted to come and personally thank the trustees and the Perry Township Maintenance Department for installing that culvert pipe. They did a great job and I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Sir?
Name's Tim Troyer. Address is 1664 Salem Parkway West. It's in the industrial park. I'm the president of Quality Trailer, and I'm an interested party. There's a parcel of land owned by the township, owned by Bill Slanker, that we had come a few months ago, had a zoning variance meeting. That zoning variance was rejected and sent to the zoning board for rezoning. So I'm just here tonight to see what the progress is on getting that meeting set up, so we can see if that can be rezoned.
So letters were sent out today?
Yeah, the meeting is the 26th of September at 9 o'clock, the 26th of August at 9 o'clock here. And you should be getting a letter either tomorrow or the next day in the mail. I just got them mailed out this morning, so.
It's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday, it's at 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
Good. Dawn, I know you guys, well, I guess I'm at your mercy too. But what I want to say, my name is Bill Slanker, 1903 1909 Allen Road, and that's just one little piece of the property in the front there that I'm trying to get this worked out. And I know you guys are busy, and I thought there was like one committee, the committee we had the first time when we had the variance. I thought that committee was the one that would, they okayed the fence and stuff. I thought that was the committee that was going to do the second thing. And didn't, so it confused me because I didn't know that there had to be another committee found. And I know you guys are probably short some people because of vacations and stuff. But if we can get forward on it, appreciate it very much. I'd like to, all the work has been done there, and trying to take care of the place and make it a good looking place and keep it that way. You saw the maps I give you, fellas, you did see all the maps, or the survey stuff and the layout. We'll have to get that all back over to you again, or how?
Probably bring it to the meeting on the 29th.
Oh, okay.
Or
Well, yeah,
26th.
you got, Sue, you got the ones I give you, when I give you the deposit money, okay. That's the ones I was talking about. I didn't know if you had to make copies of them and turn them over to these guys or what.
No, I have to give them to the zoning board.
Okay, the zoning board, all right. And that's this other committee, I guess, that you're gonna be, okay. You say that's the 29th then?
The 26th.
The 26th.
Saturday, the
26th, Saturday
26th.
morning,
You'll
9
be getting a
o'clock.
letter in the mail.
Okay, very good, 26th, Saturday morning. And that'd be right here then? Okay, very good. Got it figured out. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it.
Mark Slocum, just visiting.
Patty Knable, Patty Murphy actually, but Patty Knable as well from 1253 Benton Road. And I missed the Nice meeting a little while ago. I was out of town. And what I would like to do is know if there's anyone interested in talking to me. I would love my property to go toward, Goodwill for the whole Nice thing. I've got the front 3 acres, and then I've got a side lot 3 acres going that way. The house is in the middle. I'm directly across from Nice's mouth of the driveway. And for years I've half imagined good things happening, like just a sitting park or something on the behalf of the community, Goodwill, and to, assist Nice or just bring in some kind of something good to the neighborhood. And I've got some land that could do that. Do I have 1,000 ideas? Yeah. Are all of them silly? Maybe not. But if anyone here, if this strikes a chord or resonates at all, I would love to talk to somebody about these things. Does that make sense?
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Chief?
Good evening. I sent a quote up to you gentlemen and Susan. Once again this year I want to try and get a couple more sets of fire gear to offset the cost of buying it all at once. We try and buy 2 sets a year, so it just keeps cycling. I got 2 different quotes up there for you. My recommendation would be for Finley Fire Equipment, if that's feasible with you.
Gentlemen, it's up to you.
I move that we accept that nomination.
I'll second that.
Anything else?
Thank you. I also, when it's deemed feasible, I have a quote here for some more pagers also. We have almost got rid of all the old pagers from back in the 80s and 90s. I had a quote here. I haven't had a chance to run it off and give it to you, but I will give it to you after the meeting, whatever you guys seem fit. 5 minuters, 5 radios, and 5 microphones is $4,300.
Okay.
I'm going to address that.
Bring your quote and we'll look at it then.
Okay. And you had another, you said the bill for the schooling?
Oh, yes. Also had, we have 2 people that's enrolled in fire class right now. The class is covered through the state, but they didn't cover the books. They never seemed to cover the books. So,
That's $164.
yes.
Fees?
No, total. That's for all the books.
Yeah, I move that we go ahead and pay this bill.
Second that.
Any other new business to discuss? Any old business to discuss at this time?
Cliff, do I ask one thing? On the catch basins, do the landowner pay for them? I mean, we have to buy the pipe though, right? We buy the pipe, pay for the pipe. The catch basin, it could be the plastic ones or
It's just cement,
cement. Okay, like
poured cement tank.
3-foot square ones, and then I know they make a 1-foot square too, but I just didn't know if the township paid for them or we have to pay for them.
We do.
Okay, very good. Thank you, sir.
Any other old business? Approval of the minutes and the financial statements of 7/24/17.
So moved.
Second.
Fiscal officers' announcements.
You're signing checks for $23,034.27. Grassroots are in your packets. I'm getting bills late from departments again, and I'm getting bills made out to Salem PD. October 9th, we need to move the meeting to either Saturday or Tuesday, or you can do it without me, but I have a conflict that I can't change, so I wanted to give you guys a heads up. That's it.
Okay. Which day would be good for the meeting for Susan?
I'm open either one, doesn't matter.
Will you golf on Tuesday night?
I do golf on Tuesday night, yeah. Saturday'd probably be better for me, I guess. Well, that's over by then.
Huh?
We're over, our league's over by then, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter to me.
I'd rather do it Tuesday if your golf's up.
Yeah, Tuesday's fine.
Okay.
Tuesday, 6:30?
Yeah.
What date would that
What day is that?
That'd be the 10th, right?
Yep, that'd be the 10th.
October 10th, okay.
Okay, thanks.
Trustee comments, Mr. Rudolph.
I have none.
Mr. Camby.
I like to really thank the fire department on a great job they did at Jesco's house last week. And another thing, the zoning board and the zoning board of appeals met, I think it was November, and we've been trying to get it on the agenda to have the trustees okayed, and I'd just like to get that put on the agenda for next week. It's going on long enough. That's all I have.
Yeah, what put on?
The zoning board changes. The zoning changes for the
zoning
book.
codes?
Yeah, we changed a lot of new things for the zoning book. It still hasn't been put on the agenda.
I did get the new maps from House and Barry. I guess they're okay, so I'll order some new ones. Nothing more to come before this meeting is adjourned.